All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, we want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honor to the head elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who will teach well. Also giving a shout out to the hopeful elect, to you Akimi, you Aqua, who are sincerely in this truth, as well as believers of this word, but not just believers, but those as well. Again, you would like to say shalom. All right, you see the title of the lesson is persecution. It's on you, brother.
And these are the times, that you have to consider, because this is the bitterness of the scriptures. That's what you have to come to realize when you are in the car with Yahawashi, because you got to understand something. Yahawashi is hot, man. He hot. His prophets, his apostles was hot, man. Because we serve as a threat to Esau Edom's rulership, man. We can't reason with this nigga, man. And we see he's been given the sword by Yahawashi, and we know that he's gonna use it. He's about to come in, like a flood, as the scriptures entail, man. So now is the time to prepare ourselves, man, in the spirit. Prepare ourselves, man, because they coming. They coming. There ain't no other way to get around it. Persecution is coming, man. What you got it out?
What you got there?
Yeah, the Luke 21:12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
And the scripture said, but before all these. So this is the first thing, man. This is the first major event, really, that's going to take place, man. They're going to come down on the church, man. That's why we got to make sure we are in the good graces of Yahawashi, man. Because he's the only way we're going to be able to escape. He's the only way. It's no other way. So they going to come down. You read that again, Baba Kashab?
It's Luke 12:21. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers.
And we ain't just gonna be, so like if I may say, we ain't just gonna be brought before no peon ass Edomites, man. No, these are the upper hands, man. These are the puppet masters, man. The ones that's pulling the strings. What we just seen, what it was that Rockefeller, that nigga just got put to death. We talking about them, those that actually control this society, man. Those who write, unrighteous laws and legislations, they the reason why you got LGBTQ XYZ, man. But we are against this system. The reason why he's gonna come down upon us because we're not in agreement with how he running things. We ain't in agreement with no LGBT XYZ, man. Yeah, we in harmony with Yahawashi. Yahawashi said that they gonna be destroyed, man. And we with that. We prophesying what we heralding in a new king, man. We telling this nigga, hey man, our king is about to come back and destroy your ass, man. So we are the public enemy number one, man. And the servant is not greater than his master.
Salaki, you got to say something, going back on the brother point, scripture say, I'm just bringing it out, John 15:18, and this the NIV version. It says, if the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. And like the beautiful point that the brother quoted, the servant is not greater than his master, man. All right, so these niggas, they hated Yahawashi first, and we come in, we walking in that same stead, man, and therefore they're gonna hate us too, man. All right, that's equivalent to like yo mama or some shit. You know what I mean? She hates your daddy. Now she's starting out to like your ass because you act just like him, man. All right, that's how these devils feel about us, man. All right, but you got it, bro.
Yeah. If y'all got anything, you can bring it out. Matter of fact, Salai, you got it out.
Bring it out.
Okay.
All right, so this is the book of Revelation, chapter 10. I'm going to start at Verse 8, and it says, and the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book.
That's it.
And he said unto me, take it and eat it up.
So what's like, if I may say, what's the little book? The scriptures, man. You know, and the angel said, take it and eat it up, man. You got it.
And it shall make thy bellies slack, and it shall make thy bellies bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey.
So you got the bitterness of the scriptures, which is what we're currently talking about, man. Persecution. Esau, Edom coming in like a flood on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but really it's all pointing fingers to us, man. Those that hold the testimony of Yahawashi, you know, because it tell you in Revelation 12 and 17, that's who he really want.
Yep.
You know, he ain't concerned about you fucking black conscious niggas, man. You niggas low level. You know, you're not what a word of a king is, there's power, man.
Yep.
You know, we coming in the under the names of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. You know, the true gods of the heavens and earth, man, who really control shit, man, who control Esau, Edom. You know, and we telling this man, hey man, your system is out of here, man. Your kingdom is out of here. You know, but you got it out. Come.
All right, so this is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 14. It says, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. And who the one and who the men are today? They see that's an upright conversation. The ones who hold fast to the testimony of Yahawashi, which is the spirit of prophecy. That's who this devil is seeking to slay in the latter days. Because pretty much by the mouth of the prophet, his secret places are being discovered. He's being revealed. His true identity is being revealed by the mouth of the Lord, which is by his prophets.
And if I may say, you know, that's heavy the brother said that, because what Ezekiel 35 verse 1 tell us to do? Set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against them, man. All right? It's only a certain, you know, group of men that's actually doing it. All right? Because even going back to a lot of these other Israelite camps, they're not doing that. They're not coming out and prophesying to let this devil know that his kingdom is going to come to an end, man. All right? Yeah, and that's another thing, too. That's why he's going to get ready to come down with great wrath. What is that, Revelation 12 and 12? Because, hey, the Lord is speeding up the times, and the men of the Lord are actually letting this devil know, hey, you see your time coming up, nigga. Look at prophecy, man. Therefore, he going to come down upon the prophets, man, with great wrath to try to shut us up so he can get NWO off, all right, to the people. But he's not going to be able to shut us up, man, all right? But the Lord is going to take his prophets from among the streets, I must say that, because a famine word is coming, man. All right? But you brothers have something?
Come.
Let the brother Samad. I'm gonna let Samad go ahead out. Then you go ahead. If y'all brothers just got something, just like raise your phone or your book or your Bible or something. You got it out.
And I had that Revelation 12 and 12 you just mentioned.
You got it. Bring it out.
This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens and all ye that, right? Going to the elect. All right, and those who dwell in them, beginning with the prophets, the elect beginning with the prophets, may I say, and those who dwell in them, 1/3, those who believe on this testimony. But if you notice, it said rejoice. Why? Just like the brother Michael I brought out, hey, we know that the persecution got to come first, right? But knowing that it's coming, we know we're one step closer to this devil kingdom being taken down, man, the kingdom of heaven being ushered in. But it says, continue, it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth you have but a short time, right? We know the devil, if I may.
You got it.
Why? We know the devil is Esau Edom, so-called white man. He coming down with great wrath. Why? Because the prophets are on the street proclaiming his downfall through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. So the last result this nigga got is to lash out at the prophet, calling this devil out through the testimony of the Lord Yahawashi. You got it.
It's like I got some bag
You got it, bro.
real
No,
quick,
you good.
real quick.
You got it.
This Hosea 6:5. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. You know, so Yahawashi he's hewing him down by the way of his prophets, man. We hewing this devil down, man. We hewing down all the lies and deceit that this nigga pushed throughout the four corners of the earth, man. You know, we hewing all that shit down. That's why we pose as such a big threat to this society, man. Because we speaking truth. Truth is prevailing, man. And that's the only way Esau Edom has maintained this kingdom for this long, man. Because he was able to operate under the shadows, under deceit and lies. You know, that's why Sirach 10:8, it tell you because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches gotten by deceit.
Yep.
You know, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. You know, roughly paraphrasing, you know. So this devil's getting hewed down, man. And the Lord is destroying him. So that's why he ain't got no choice but to come down on us, man. What you got?
Hey, Squad, you got yours out.
Yeah, this Revelations 2:10. It says, "Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer." You know, going back to, you know, the brother going into the persecutions, how we gonna be delivered up. You know, it says, "Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prisons, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulations 10 days," just a complete, you know, amount of days. Ain't no telling how long you might be, you know, locked up in there. You know, could be 10, 20, 30 days, you know, 6 months, or however the Lord may have you in there. It says, "Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." Yeah. So if you be faithful, you know, Esau might put your head in the guillotine, or, you know, trying to starve you out, or whatever, trying to get you to deny the names of Yahawah and Yahawashi. But if you hold fast to this truth, you know, he said, "Even unto death you shall receive, you know, the crown of life." Verse 11. "He that hath an ear, let him hear, which the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death." And you see, and you overcome, then ultimately you ain't gonna have to taste those thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, if you have to be put to death, you're gonna be delivered up. You're gonna be one of the first ones on the chairs. But you got it though, out.
So, like, if I may say, that's the sweetness of the scriptures. You know, that's the honey, man. That should bring life to you, man. You know, knowing that, hey, even if you do gotta be put to death, look at the light at the end of the tunnel, as the brother always quote, man. You know, look at the greater thing, look at the bigger outcome of things, man. You're gonna be the first one on the chariots, man. You know, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You know you are the elect at that moment, man. And you're gonna come back and you're gonna destroy shit as well, man. That's the whole point. You're gonna come back, man. You gotta believe that though. You know?
I got one for you. All right, this Romans 14:7, it says, "For none of us liveth to himself, and no man dieth to himself. For whether we live unto the Lord, and whether we die unto the Lord. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we are the Lord's." And that's something you should consider in the times we're coming into, man. Whether you live or die, man. All right? And again, some of us may have to be taken out, man. All right, the times we're coming into. Some of us is going to have to go through the guillotine, man. All right? But, hey, we ain't got nothing to lose here. You see? Because we count all things as what? Dung when it comes to Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. So we ain't got shit to lose here, man. All right? And at the end of the day, we belong to Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. All right? We belong to the Lord, man. All right? Like the brother was speaking on, man. Those of us who die in this word, man, we're going to be caught up in the chairs first, man. All right? But you got it, right?
Real quick.
You got it. Nah, you good, bro.
Real quick.
Break it out, bro.
This Sirach, Ecclesiastes 30:17. Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. So death is better than a bitter life, man. Hey, that's America, man. Bitter. You know what I'm saying? This place is bitter as hell to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, this place. This is not your place of rest, man. The Lord keeps stressing that for a reason, because you just so intent on being comfortable here, man. But no, death is better than a bitter life, man. It ain't this place ain't got shit to offer us, man. You know, we want dominion, we want rulership, man. You know, that's what this Bible actually entails, man. And we want to be partakers of those that will join heirs to Yahawashi, man. Those that are going to receive these blessings. But you got it, I know so like the brother right here got something.
Yeah. All right. So this Psalm chapter 37, read verse 28. It says, "For the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off." So the Lord forsaketh not his saints. All right, because He's gonna look out for His men. You know what I'm saying? Through every situation, man. You know, all the way up to the hour of temptation. You know, but the seed of the wicked is going to be cut off. You know, first and foremost, starting with Esau, he was the so-called white man. All right.
Yeah, more.
Verse 37, it says, "Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace." So the end of the perfect man, you know what I'm saying, the upright is peace, man. All right, we ain't gonna pretty much be in this situation long.
Yeah.
Because we got a brighter future ahead of us.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Which, on the other hand, the wicked also got a brighter future. But they bright future is dropping nuclear missiles.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, but we got the better end of, you know what I'm saying, the bright future.
That's it, bro.
You know, so.
You got some
Kind of just to bag the brother up about the Lord, you know, stepping in on behalf of the righteous. This is 1 Peter 3:12. "For the eyes of the Lord Yahawashi are over the righteous, and His ears are open unto their prayers."
And who is the righteous? Shalaki, if I may say, who is the righteous? The elect, man. It's the elect. You got it.
It says, "But the face of the Lord Yahawah is against them that do evil."
Hey, and that's 2/3 of our people right there, man. You know, but you got it. Like, we want to expand on.
No, kind of just like what you said, and backing up what the brother Michael said as well. All right, the elect have a bright future ahead of them. All right, 2/3 of our people, as well as the heathen, all right, Esau, Edom, all right, they got a bright future ahead of them too, which is them thermonuclear warfare. Them thermonuclear missiles. All right, we got more 13. Verse 13. It says, "And who is he that will harm you if ye be followers of that which is good?" Right? So the Lord fights on behalf of those who trust in Him, man. All right. But it goes on to say in verse 14, it says, "But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are you." Right? "And be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled." So it says, "But and if," all right, when it said, "But and if you suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are you." Why? Because we know our Lord and Savior, Lord Yahawashi, had to come in that steed. All right, and we follow behind him. What Scripture say is the servant greater than his master. All right, so Yahawashi had to suffer before he was glorified. So we have to suffer for righteousness' sake, as Scripture said, happy are we, because we know what we're doing it for. We know we're doing it for the names, all right, and for this doctrine, for Yahawah Shema Shah, man, for righteousness' sake. You got it, dog.
You got one, you cut squad?
This 1 Corinthians 10:13, you know, going back on the brother of the Lord, He gonna make a way for us, you know, in them days. It says, "There have no temptation taken you, but such as is coming to man.
That's it.
But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able." You see, so if He do, you know, have you be delivered up, you know, to a concentration camp or whatever, hey, the Lord know there's something that you can bear. You see, and it says, okay, say, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. You see, so hey, the Lord, He gonna make a way for you to escape, you know, whatever situation you get put in, even with, you know, the apostles, like Peter, when he was delivered up, hey, the Lord made a way for him to escape out of that. You know, Paul and Silas, the Lord made it a way for them to escape out of that. You know, the 3 holy children, Daniel in the lion's den. You see, the Lord, He made situations for all them, you know, to be able to bear it, you know, and escape it.
Yeah.
But you got it though, Art. Well, I mean, if y'all don't mind, while y'all looking for that, I can get it in the NLT.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this 1 Corinthians 10 and 13 in the NLT, it says the temptations in your life are no different from what others experience. And the Most High is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand. When ye are tempted, he will show you a way out so that you can endure. You see? So hey, whatever situation the Lord put you through, man, he said he's gonna show you a way out that you can endure, man. Ultimately, hey, he said he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So the Lord, he making a way for you gonna make it out of ultimately. Hey, Lord willing, you be part of the elect.
Mm-hmm.
But you got it go out.
Hey, Smart, go and get yours out.
It's Matthew 5 and 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. All right. So going back again, then all right, you blessed if you have to suffer or be persecuted for this truth, man. All right, it said blessed are the kingdom of heaven, because we know what we know the promise that's before us. All right, we know the reward that's to be gained. As the brother Michael I brought out earlier, this ain't life here. That word America goes into bitter, man. This is our bitter captivity. This ain't living. All right, so if we do have to be martyred for this truth, hey, we know that there's a reward, man. As the brother Yahawah brought out. All right, we know that you'll be first on those chairs if we have to be martyred for this truth. So either way it go, man, as long as we stand stick to the name, there's a great reward to be gained. As Scripture says, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, man. So that's a faith booster. That's like that pre-game speech that boosts you up. That pre-war speech before you go on the battlefield, knowing that hey, if you have to be put to death, is a glory to be gained for it, man. Kingdom of heaven.
And if I may say, Salaki,
What's your ass?
No, I said Salaki. If I may say, the ark said, if you stand stiffly for it, one of the definitions, stand fast. If you go to the root word, one of the definitions is say to escape safely.
Beautiful.
Bag the brother up what he was saying, the Lord is gonna deliver us, man.
Yeah.
But you gotta go out.
I got one real quick. It's 1 Thessalonians 4 and verse 16. It says, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God. And the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. So these words are, we're supposed to comfort one another, man. All right, those of us, that who remain through the thermonuclear fire, we're gonna be caught up. All right, with those, like brothers speaking on the martyrs that died in this truth. All right, in that cloud, what is that? That chariot, man. All right, over that fathership, man. All right, we're gonna be caught up with them, man. Yahawashi, man. And that's something to look forward to, man. Something to rejoice in, man. All right, because hey, the times we coming into, man, these scriptures, that's literally what's gonna keep your mind at peace. That's why we often bring out Isaiah 33 and 6, man. All right, that's what's gonna keep you stable, man, because you knowing what's going on, man. Well, especially when that devil come down with great wrath. All right, because again, that persecution is coming. All right, that's what it's gonna start off with, persecution, man. See, that's spirit, The Lord, hey, this devil finna get ready to come down with great wrath. He running out of time and shit, man. All right, and here it is. You got the man of the Lord cussing him out, bugging him about this bitch falling. It's like you get irritated with something. Somebody keep tapping you, telling you that is. You like, goddamn motherfucker, I see it. I see it. That's Esau, man. Fuck, I see it, man. Shut up. But hey, that's the time we coming into when he coming down with this great wrath, man. All right, and you gotta consider these words, man. All right, but you got it out. What you wanted that Sirach 210 first?
No, hold that for me. Brother, get what you got.
Okay, well, you got it. Want him first? Go ahead.
All right, so back to what you were saying. This Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15, and it says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." And that's time for the internet too, man. And that heat represents the Edomites. They go pretty much help push forth the MOTB. All right. You know, but on the other side, you know what I'm saying, it's sweet for the ones who get put to death. You know what I'm saying, for not taking that MOTB. Yep. Because like the scripture brought up, man, the ones who died in Yahawashi will be the first ones to rise. You know what I'm saying? You know? So we're in that season where the devil's going to come down with great wrath, because you know they have a short period of time. Because in the midst of him, you know what I'm saying, pretty much preparing for this new world order, John, as he building up, you know, pretty much when he filling his belly, if you will, then when, you know what I'm saying, the Lord Yahawah go send his only begotten son, Yahawashi, to interrupt his supper.
Yep, that's it, bro. That's it. Ooh, that's it. Lord chiming in on that, man. All right. You want that? This is Iraq 2 and 10. It says, "Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?"
So the scriptures is encouraging you to look at the accounts of old, man. Consider the accounts that our forefathers was put in with Yahawashi, man. Look at the scenarios the Lord put our forefathers in, man. You know, and see how the Lord delivered them. You know, you'll start it from the top. And
it said,
no, you got it out.
It said, "Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?"
So the Lord's not going to forsake us, man. You know? We holding up our end of the deal, man. You know? The Lord told us go on the highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? Be in season, out of season, man. Be faithful unto his word, man. You know? We got to utter these things back to you. How about Shemel Shot? Lord, you said you was going to deliver me. You know? But you got it out.
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
So the Lord's not going to despise those of us that trust in him, those of us that call upon him in truth. See, it's a certain doctrine that you got to have that's going to get you through these times. You're not going to be if you outside this counsel, you're going to fall apart, man. You know, because you're not comforted. You didn't eat the whole roll, you know. You didn't eat the whole roll, man. So you're going to be taken, you know, with fear of the enemy instead of the fear of Yahawashi, you know. And you're going to submit to Esau instead of Yahawashi. And that's what's going to get you killed, man. You're going to submit because you didn't have a certain doctrine to prepare you for these things to come to pass. Because the Lord told us. The Lord already told us. It ain't like this just brand new. Every time we was reincarnated, even when we was when Yahawashi was on the scene, man, when I was with you, I told you of these things, man. Yahawashi said, "Hey, the servant is not greater than his master." You know, they gonna persecute you, they gonna hate you for my name's sake. He already prepared us. That's the bitterness of the scriptures, man. And he put the spirit on all of us to digest it, man. But all of you outside this council, you gonna fucking fall apart, man. You know, because like the brothers always say, this is gonna separate the weak from the strong, man. You know, really, how about Shemel Shai that's gonna do that, man? Because everybody's gonna be presented with the hour of temptation, man. You know, but having these comforting words is what's gonna get you through these times. What's gonna get you through the hour of temptation, man. You know, Revelations 3 and 10. You know, but you got it out.
You want that account?
Count.
All right. This is the book of Acts, chapter 12, verse 5. It says, "Peter, therefore, was kept in prison."
Hey, Salaki, my bad. I just saw that one. Shot, we didn't get all that.
I got you, brother. All right.
Salaki, you got something out?
No. I'm after you. Go ahead.
Oh, come. You ain't got nothing to do with out, Shema.
I had something to back me up, but y'all go ahead.
Okay, come. You got it out.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 12, verse 1. "Now about that time, Herod the king stretched forth his hand to vex certain of the church."
And this is a count of old that we taking it back in the records, man.
Yep.
You know?
If I may
You
say,
got it. Yeah,
looking at that generations of old.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
You got it, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, count. It says, and he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded.
It said that he pleased the Jews, man. That's 2/3 of our people, man. You know, they was happy when this shit was going on, man. You motherfuckers killed the prophets of old, man. That's why the Lord's gonna fucking destroy you, man. You know? What? Who you think gonna come against us in these times, man? It's gonna be the same motherfuckers that cooked you food on a Saturday night, man. Let you spend a night at his house. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be your mama, your daddy, your sister. They gonna deliver your stupid ass, man. They gonna deliver you up, man. You know? You gotta consider these things, man. You just can't be, you know what I'm saying, walking around here like ain't shit going on, man. Like everything cool. You gotta consider this, man.
Yeah.
You got it out.
It says, and because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread. And when he had apprehended him,
meaning when he arrested him, you got it.
He put him in prison and delivered him to the four quaternions of soldiers to keep him attending after Easter to bring him forth to the people.
Yeah.
Peter therefore.
So Peter in prison. Yeah.
Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing.
Hold on. So this is, you know what I'm saying, a time where you and Yahawashi, man. You know, this is his personal moment with Yahawashi. And each and every one of us is gonna have that personal moment with Yahawashi, man.
That's it, bro.
But it said he prayed without ceasing. These are the tools, man. If you want to be delivered, if you faced with this temptation, this is the key on how to be saved, man. You pray without ceasing. You immediately go straight to Yahawashi. Lord, I kept the faith. You said you weren't unrighteous to forget my works and labors of love, Lord. I was out there. It's 12 degrees out here now. It was 105 degrees out there. I'm still out there, Lord. I done passed out. We out here. You know? This is your personal moment, man.
Hey,
you got
rain, you know what I mean? Times it'll rain and it was, you know what I mean?
Rain and it's being cold at the same damn time. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You think Yahawashi is gonna forget that, man? Matter of fact, you'll get that real quick. I think it's what Hebrews 6. He not unrighteous to forget your works, labors of love.
Yeah.
You know, because what we gotta comfort the elect with these words, man. We know that they gonna comfort. You got it out. You got it.
Yeah, I got that for you.
Okay, get that out the water.
Yeah, this Hebrews 6 and 10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love.
So Yahawashi is not unrighteous to forget our works and labors of love, man. We doing what he commanded. He commanded us to do these things, man. You know, we being moved with fear and faith. You know, that's what's gonna get you through these times. The fear of Yahawashi and the faith, man, and that personal relationship that you got with Yahawashi, man. You know, you got it.
It said, "Oh, you want that out?"
Yeah.
Yes, Lockie. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
It says, "Which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister."
So we doing our part, man. We doing our part. We're looking for Yahawashi to look out, man. You know, we ain't just doing this for no reason. We doing this because we see the report. We see the hell that Yahawashi about to bring on this place. We see what Esau desires to do to the elect. We see what he want to do, and we need help, man.
Yeah.
We need help. That's what it boiled down to. We can't do shit, man. Jake, you done already fucking tried it, man. You already tried it. You can't do shit without Yahawashi, man. And we understand it. And we believe it. You know, but you got it out.
It's more on that. That's it, ain't it?
That's it.
All right, continue. Acts 12 and 5. It says, Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing.
Prayer was made without ceasing. You know, prayer was made without ceasing, man. You got to pray, man. You know, and it really starts now. You know, it really starts now because this ain't our first time praying to Yahawashi. You got to understand reincarnation, man. That's biblical. You know, we made these prayers when we was in the spirit world, man. This ain't nothing brand new. We understand this, you know? So what does the scriptures encourage us to do? Pray without ceasing, man. That's the key.
Yeah.
What you got?
It says but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto Yahawah for him.
Mm-hmm.
And when Herod would have brought him forth the same night, Peter was sleeping between two soldiers.
So picture this right here. Peter in prison, sleep between two soldiers. Go ahead.
Bound with two chains,
Mm-hmm.
and the keepers before the door kept the prison.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him.
The who?
Angel of the Lord came upon him.
So this is a miracle right here, man. If you got eyes to see. It's a miracle right here. Bahasham obviously heard those supplications and prayers, man, that Peter made. He heard it. And what he did, he hearkened to it, man. He hearkened to it immediately. He hearkened to it, man. You know? But you got to also consider patience. Because this is a process right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
He had to have the chains put on him. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping, you know what I'm saying? Laying around. In Yahawah, he answered the prayers, man. But you got to know what it say. The Lord, the prayers of the humble pierces the clouds, man. Mm-hmm. You know? Yahawah is hearing all our prayers, man, because we are the only spirits that are calling on those true names in spirit and in truth, man.
In spirit and in truth.
You know? That's why this doctrine is important. You ain't going to fucking make it without this doctrine. You know?
Hey, let me get you something real quick, bro. You know, because you're speaking on that doctrine. Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. You know what I mean? Hey, this 2 John 1:9, one of my favorites. It says, whoso transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Hamashiach, have not Yahawah. He that abideth in the doctrine of Hamashiach, he have both the Father and the Son. So going back what the brother was saying, you know, it's about the doctrine. You know, it's niggas out here, they got the names of Yahawashi, but they don't believe in the doctrine, man. They don't believe in the doctrine. So, hey, that's a cut. The Lord ain't dealing with you. All right? Gonna tell you now. Yahawashi is not truly dealing with you, man. If you ain't got the doctrine, man. All right? What did he tell you? Eat the whole roll? All right? You think you can just bite off half of it and be done with it? Hell no, man. You gotta eat the whole roll. You gotta get it all, man. Mm-hmm. All right? What he said? In doctrine and in truth. All right?
So, like, if I may say, that just proves that they didn't digest it.
Yep.
You know? Mm-hmm. Eat it, but if you can't digest it, what? Yahawashi said they're going to vomit it back up, man.
Yep.
You know what you got?
All right. Well, back in the Acts 12 and verse 6, it says, and when Herod would have brought him forth the same night, Peter was sleeping between two soldiers and bound with two chains. Yep. And the keepers before the door kept the prison. And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison, and he smote Peter on the side.
So the angel smoked Peter, man. Get your ass up. You got it.
And raised him up, saying, arise up quickly, and his chains fell off from his hands. And the angel said unto him, gird thyself, and bind on thy sandals.
Put your shoes on.
And so he did, and he said unto him, cast thy garment about thee and follow me. And he went out and followed him, and wist not that it was true, which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision.
So when Yahawashi was working this miracle with Peter, he thinking he in a vision, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how, you know what I'm saying, how up close and personal, man. We need those miracles, man.
Yep.
But this was him in the moment. Imagine you being in that moment, man. You know, you got to put yourself in these scriptures, man. Yeah. Because we're all going to be tried with this, man. You know? Now, you are going to have certain, you know, ones that don't get persecuted, you know? But, you know, yeah, everybody going to have their own walk. You know, you're going to have some that are.
At the end of the day, we all going to have to face Yahawashi. All right, real quick.
You got
Sirach 2:1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So going back, all of us gonna have to have our own, you know, a time when we're gonna have to face Yahawashi. Ain't going through the straight gate, man. All right? And when you're going through the straight gate, you're gonna be catching hell. You know, you're gonna be tempted overall, man. All right. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. All right? It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Basically, holding fast unto Yahawashi, keeping your faith, man. All right? That's the same way as stand down for your crown, man. You got to hold faith until Yahawashi, man. In certain scenarios we go through, you can't lose faith in the Lord. And another thing, you must understand that it is the Lord that controls these things, man. All right, continuing. This is my point here, verse 4. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low state, man. And Peter was patient, man. All right, you see, he was patient, man. He was praying without ceasing, man. And that was him cleaving unto the Lord. All right, he didn't give up. He said without ceasing. Hey, bro, you kind of quiet. You can get that word ceasing from me, Baba Kashar.
What precept you at?
That's Acts. Let me go back to it. Acts, I believe 12 and 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
No, 12 and 5. Salakia, 12 and 5.
Okay, come. This the strong for season G1618. It say stressed out, metaphorically. It say metaphorically intent, earnestly, adequately.
Yep.
See what word mean.
So like really, hey, that's really my point there. It says stressed out. All right, stressed out. That means he's continually, you know what I mean, you're praying unto the Lord, man. He might be throwing up long prayers or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll come together.
Yeah, come. You got more on that?
Yeah, I got that definition for I got that definition for assiduously. It says with great care and perseverance.
That's it. With great care and perseverance, man. That's it, man. Hey, the Lord, Peter, he was cleaving unto the Lord, man. He great care for the Lord. That's why he kept praying without ceasing, man. He know the Lord. He truly trusts in the Lord, man. You know, the Lord is bound by his word, man. All right? That's life. What's up, Bob? You got some more?
Yeah, I want to get that word for perseverance.
Go ahead.
This is the definition, simple Google definition for perseverance. It's a persist in doing something despite difficulty.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's
going back on the brother. Yep.
No matter what situation it is, man. You're being persistent, man. All right. You keep it fast unto the Lord. You still have that faith, man. All right. You holding on, man. All right. It said despite difficulty, no matter how hard it is, man. That's just like in the times we going into, man, the hour of temptation. Don't give a fuck what Esau coming with, man. All right. You can't change our minds up here, man. What's that? He can deceive if it was possible to deceive the elect. Don't matter, man. You can't deceive the elect, man. All right. No matter how hard it get, how rough it get. Again, some brothers may have to die in this truth, but at the end of the day, they still didn't give up to Esau Edom, man. It's like that's a true fucking warrior, man. That's a true warrior, man. And this is something worth fighting for, man. Fuck what Esau talking about, man. But you got it, out.
Yeah, you got something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bring. So like, I'm gonna go around. So like,
this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 18 and verse 23. It says, "Before thou prayest, prepare thyself, and be not as one that templeth." So pretty much, this would be the time to pretty much prepare thyself to pray. You know what I'm saying? To the Lord, things that's valid, man. Praying for deliverance. All right, praying for more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Not praying for vain things of this world, because things in this world are not going to profit you anything in the times to come. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I got another precept in Psalms chapter 140, starting verse 1, it says, "Deliver me, O Lord Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, from the evil man."
So like, and who is the evil man? Esau Edom, man. You got it.
"Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their heart."
And this the scriptures actually showing you what to pray for. If you got eyes to see, you'll read that again about Shah
from top.
Can.
This Psalm chapter 140, Starting at verse 1, it says, "Deliver me, O Lord Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, from the evil man."
So deliver me from Esau Edom. You need to be praying for these things, man. If you understand the report, you know that these things are about to come to pass, man. He about to come down. So now the scripture's giving you the tools on what to pray for, man. You know, instead of you praying for all that vain shit, trying to get a better job, trying to get a better car. Now, if you need it, you know, of course the Lord is going to, you know, make sure we meet our needs. But hey, mainly focus on what's to come, man. Focus on what's ahead, man. Prepare yourself. What you got?
Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their heart.
We dealing with a nigga you can't reason with, man. You can't reason with this nigga, man. This dumbass nigga really think he can defeat Yahawashi. This who we dealing with right here. A person that really think he got a chance on defeating Yahawashi, man. So you think we can reason with a nigga like this, man? You got it, huh?
And also, I want to say too, that word mischief go hand in hand with childish behavior. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
let's heavy up.
Pretty much, man. This devil here, childish, man. If you think he come up against you, how about Shimmy out shot, man?
That's heavy. That's just like a kid want to play with fire and shit. You gotta tell him playing with fire. He's so intent on playing with it. What you got it out?
It says, "Continually are they gathered together for war." And who make war with all the nations around the world? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He think that he can't be brought down, man. He think he's so untouchable. But it's all pretty much going to go over his head. You know what I'm saying? Fall down upon his head in the time of World War III. When the Lord put the spirit on the other nations, you know what I'm saying, kept around against America, was Babylon the Great, and sent them missiles over there, man. 200 million nuclear warheads. You know what I'm saying? Then he gonna know that his power, you know what I'm saying, is going out. Pretty much in that time. So that'd be the thing to pray for, man. Is for deliverance.
Yep. Pray without ceasing.
And Lord, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, it's proven through the scripture that the Lord delivers. You know what I'm saying? He delivers. What the brother had brought up in the book of Acts. Was it? Yeah.
That's a lot. Remember, I said again, that's going back. That's direct on 2 and 10. You know, look at the generations of old. It said he's praying without ceasing, without a stop, non-stopping, man. Keep going, man. He stretched that shit out. Know what I mean? That's what we should come in, you know, looking at the generation of old. Be like our forefathers, man. All right? They was perfect examples, man. All right? What's it? Everything that was written aforetime, you know, written for our learning, man. Consider these things, man. All right? To those who fear the Lord looked out, man. Look at Noah. Lord looked out, man. Save him and his family, man. Fuck everybody else. And that's how you got to be, too, in this time. Persecution, because like the brother was saying, man, you gonna have family members turning on you, man. Fuck everybody else, man. All right? You just got to be sure you get saved and delivered. Well, hey, worry about thy own salvation with fear and trembling. All right? That's what you got to have your mindset on, man. Worry about your own salvation, man. All right? But it's a lot, brother. It's back on you.
Kind. If y'all got precepts, y'all go ahead and roll with it.
I got another account. You want me to get straight to it, or read down?
He said you got another account.
You got it out.
Read through it. All right, kind.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, this Acts 16 and verse 16, and it came to pass, and it's titled Paul and Silas in prison, and it says, and it came to pass, as we went to prayer, a certain damsel possessed with a spirit of divination met us, which brought her masters much gain by soothsaying. So it was this woman, she brought her masters, much gain, money, by soothsaying, And it says, the same followed Paul and us and cried, saying, these men are the servants of the Most High, which show us the way of salvation. And this did she many days. But Paul, being grieved, turned and said to the spirit, I command thee in the name of Yahawashi HaMashiach to come out of her. And he came out the same hour. And when her master saw that the hope of the gains was gone, they caught Paul and Silas and drew them into the marketplace unto the rulers. You see, so they rebuked the demon, and the demon came out of the woman, and her masters got mad and brought Paul and Silas, to the marketplace unto the rulers. Like we brought out earlier what Luke 24:21 and 12 being brought before the kings, and it says, and brought them to the magistrates, saying, these men being Jews do exceedingly trouble our city and teach customs which are not lawful for us to receive, neither observe being Romans. And that's how these niggas is now, man. These niggas Americans, and they look at us like we some heathens or something because we teach them this word. Verse 22, and the multitude rose up together against them, and the magistrates rent off their clothes and commanded to beat them. And when they had laid many stripes upon them, they cast them into prison, charging the jailer to keep them safely, who having received such a charge, thrust them into the inner prison and made their feet fast in the stocks. And at midnight, Paul and Silas prayed, going back, like the brother said, praying without ceasing. Their word perseverance, it said, despite difficulty. They would be, thrown in prison, put in stocks, and they were still praying unto the Lord. Verse 25, and sang praises unto the Most High, and the prisoners heard them. You see, and suddenly, and that's what we doing. We praying that we sending out prayers by the way of these videos, and when we out on the highways and byways. Hey, and ultimately, America a big prison. These niggas hear us. You see, and it says, and suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundation of the prison were shaken, and immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's bands were loose. You see, they prayed without ceasing, and guess what? Hey, the Lord performed a miracle before all those people. You see? And it says, and the keeper of the prison, awakening out of his sleep and seeing the prison doors open, he drew out his sword and would have killed himself, supposing that the prisoners had been fled. But Paul cried with a loud voice, saying, do thyself no harm, for we are all here.
And so, like, if I may say, I consider these things, and prepare to see these things take place again, man. These things are going to take place again, man. These same miracles that happened back then, they're going to happen again. Yahawashi is going to step in on our behalf, man. Just because you put in a prison cell, that don't ultimately mean that it's the will of the Father to put you to death right there, man. That's why I say be patient. You holding fast, the Lord can work a miracle, right on time. You know what I'm saying? But that's where patience come in at, But looking at these accounts, know that these things are going to take place again, and prepare to see men, Yahawashi shall work these miracles, man, because the Lord told us what greater works that we going to do, man. We're going to do greater works than those, man. You may be put in a cell just in Yahawashi shall use you to work a miracle, man. You got to know these things. You got to believe these things. That's what's going to keep you going, but you got it out.
Yeah, like you were saying, like the elders always say, like Acts 2.0. Yeah, these same miracles gonna, apply again today. Ain't that what it say? There's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
And continuing on, verse 29, then he called for a light and sprang in and came trembling and fell down before Paul and Silas and brought them out and said, sirs, what must I do to be saved? And they said, believe on the Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach, and thou shalt be saved and thy household. And, just to bag the brother what he was just saying, hey, just because the Lord put you in a prison, that don't mean that he threw you in there, to kill you. It don't mean it's over with because he locked you up. Hey, this is the Lord's plan. The Lord, hey, one of the elect could be in there. The Lord might have you go in there just to perform a miracle like this, to bring in the rest of the elect. You see, and deliver you out of there at the same time. And continuing on, verse 32, and it says, and they spake unto him the word of the Lord, and to all that were in his house, And he took them the same hour of the night and washed their stripes and was baptized. And so like he and all his straightway. And when he had brought them into his house, he set meat before them and rejoiced, believing in the Most High with all his house. But that's it, dog. You got it.
So as you see, that's Yahawashi stepping in on the behalf of the elect, man. And he's gonna do these same things again in these times, you know. So we shouldn't be in the spirit of fear. We should be in the spirit of rejoicing, man. You know, because look, we got a hope everybody outside this council ain't got. We know what to look forward to. When we put in these situations, okay, look at the generations of old. The Lord delivered Peter, so he gonna, Lord will, he deliver me. You know what I'm saying? But you got it. You Samak, you got something?
Kind,
you got it.
all right. It's like you bear with me, I'm driving. This is Revelation 2:10. It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer."
So this confident right here. The scripture told you, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. You know, don't fear what's about to happen, man. You know, fuck this shit, man. All you gotta do is just trust in Yahawashi. You got it.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried.
Hey, this is your test, Salaka. This is a test. It says be tried, man. This is to try us, man. This Yahawashi testing our integrity, testing our faith, man. You know, seeing how we gonna move when we are, you know, presented with these things. But you got it out.
It says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
A period of time. You got it.
Go ahead, Salak.
No, go ahead.
Hey, go on, finish that precept out.
Yeah, it says that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
So you gotta have this precept in your mind when you presented in this situation. Okay, shit, the Lord said, you know, be thou faithful unto death, and he was gonna give me a crown of life. You know, the Lord's gonna wait. It show you that in 2nd Ezra, man. What Yahawashi crowning his statue was he was taller than the rest, you know, and he physically placed those crowns on the elect. You know what I'm saying? You want to be partaker if you want to be a partaker in that. You know, hey, he gave you the tools on how to get it, on how to keep it, because we already got the crown, man. It starts with this knowledge. We already got the crown, but we got to manifest into it. Yahawashi got to manifest us into that, man. And this is how you get it, man.
That's like I say. He even pointed you in the directions. He gave you directions. That's what? Through the straight gate.
Yep.
All right. You got to go through the straight gate. You won't catch hell. You got to go through that persecution, man. I mean, it's just part of it, man. You want to get to that crown, man. All right, you just got to stay down for it. Brothers often say, stay down for your crown, man. All right, hold on to your crown, man. All right, hold on to those directions. Keep those directions, and don't be offended in those directions, because a lot of people are offended in those directions. Niggas don't want to accept Yahawashi. All right, they don't want to. You know what I mean? They feel like it ain't gonna be no such thing as Jacob's trouble. You know, shit like that, man. They don't want to accept those directions as well. People are not even getting themselves, you know, prepared. You know, prepared, bro. That's the main thing, being prepared for what's about to come, man. All right? It's like you going on a road trip. You want to be able to take everything, man, that you going to need, all right, at the time that you're there, all right? And which is this wisdom, not understanding. You want to gain as much as you're going to need, man. All right? Because the Lord tell you, hey, what, hold fast to what thou hast. All right? So you want to get as much as you can, man, in the times we going into, man. All right? But you got it up. You want to continue that account, no?
I'm gonna let I get it precept.
Okay,
There's the precept to back up, brother Samak. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. It says, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." All right, so the key thing is to fear not, man. Because the Lord, He gonna come through with every situation. He's gonna help the one that's upright in the heart. Whatever situation might be, you might be in prison. You know, you might have, you know what I'm saying, guards guarding your cell day and night, or whatever the case may be, during the times of or the hours of temptation. Guess what? The Lord's, you know what I'm saying, is going to make a plan. There will faith kick in it, you know.
You got more, man?
Well, in verse 11, it says, "Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they shall strive with thee shall perish." So the one that strive against the righteous man is going to perish. And you already know who that is. Who who found that like Esau and Edom, the so-called white man. All right. Because pretty much this is the season when he's going to strive with the righteous, bring forward the new world order.
He wants, so like if I may say, he want to fulfill his lust and desires, man. You know, on what crowning that enterprise, man, that NWO. He want everybody to be rocked up, you know, and he want to be as the Most High, man. You know, but he's not gonna be able to do that because Yahawashi is about to. He's taking this devil out of power, man. You know, we holding on to his heel. You know, but you got it out. We can get back.
All right, this that Acts 12. I'll start at verse 10. It says, "Now when they were past the first and the second ward, they came unto the iron gate that leadeth unto the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from them. And when Peter was come to himself, he said, Now I know of a surety.
Now I know a surety.
The water.
No, the water. But now he said, Now I know a surety. You know, you read that again, Bahasham.
It says, and when Peter was come to himself, he said, Now I know a surety that the Lord has sent his angel.
He know a surety that the Lord sent his angel to help him, man. You know, he knew Yahawashi heard his prayer, man. You know, and he answered it. You know, you got it.
And he and have delivered me out of the hand of Herod and from all the expectation of the people of the Jews.
So that's the Lord stepping in on the behalf of Peter, man. And he's going to do that again in these times. You know, we can continue on that, but we just going to.
You want to continue on?
No. We just going to let it.
Okay, all right, bro.
You know, but the point was made. You know, y'all got anything else?
Nah, I'm not good.
You got something out?
Nah.
Okay. You got nothing? Well, yeah, the point been made, man. I mean, Esau Edom finna come in with great wrath, man. You know, he about to come down on the churches. You know, servant is not greater than his master. These things, if we want the kingdom, these things have to come to pass, man. You know, you can't run from this, man.
Can't be offended in prophecy. Cannot be offended in prophecy, man. All right, you will not make it if you're offended in prophecy. Right, but you got it all.
But this ultimately showing the Lord, like, Lord, we want you to rule for real. Yeah. You know, because if you give up, you ultimately showing the Lord, like, hey, I ain't want you to rule in the first place. I was just talking shit. Yeah. There's going to be Jake, man. There's going to be Jake in these times, man. You know, but that's why we know what to pray for, man. We praying that the Lord take not his Holy Spirit from us, man, when we are presented with these times. You know, give us the strength that our forefathers had and the mindset to endure these things, man, no matter what situation that we are put in. Just trust in the report and trust in the words of Yahawashi, man. You know, believe this prophet, so shall you prosper, man. You know, but y'all ain't got nothing. Hey, but with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Yahawah. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, the men who taught us this truth. Peace and blessings be to the hopeful elect, you men, women, and children that believe on the words of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA. All right. Water for tuning in. Check your bank account. Soon.